Hey everybody, for those who are watching, we're back at Lightning Fitness. We're gonna do a little back workout. You guys have been asking for it. It's gonna be pretty fun. If you wanna stick around, see what the movements are like, you know, the back movements, so stick around. All right, so one thing about this movement that you have to be careful about, when you're doing the pull down, you don't wanna sway back, because that's gonna involve your lower back, and you don't wanna involve your lower back. You're trying to hit your lats, you know? So just stand still, and instead of doing this, stay still and bring it down. You will feel a big difference and it's gonna hit your lats a lot better.
I summoned you, please come to me. Don't bury thoughts that you really want. I fill you up, drink from my cup. Within me lies what you really want. Come, lay me down, 'cause you know this, 'cause you know this.
Fuck 300, bitch, you know I told a pole. With 6'9", bitch, you know we told
right now, like we promised, we're gonna answer some questions that I put on my story. So ask me some questions. We're gonna answer them right now for you guys.
What's your dream car?
Honestly, my dream car is, I have a few of them, but if we're talking like realistically in like 2-3 years, I'm gonna probably like an RS7. I think I can definitely achieve an RS7. They are very expensive and are hard to get. They're kind of rare, like the hatchbacks and stuff, but I think it's very possible because things I achieved right now, a year ago, I didn't even think I could. So I think there's just no limit to what you really want. So I think I'll settle with an RS7.
What is your training split?
My training split, I don't have one. I have specific workouts that I know that works for me, and that specific days I'm hitting back, I have like 6 or 7 workouts that I know hit like the things that I want, and I usually start with pull downs. And this is just an example, pull downs, and then to that I go into like just regular rows, and from that I see how I feel, and I'll go to specific workouts that I think I need to hit that day, because whether it looks small, I feel small there, it is not getting engaged. That's how I usually work out. Same goes for biceps. There's like there's a ton of
How old are you?
I'm 45 years old.
What's your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime, honestly, is I don't have a specific one. I just like keeping myself busy. Whether it's the gym or sure, like I'll hang out with friends, whatever we do. I go places, hang out with other people. I love being active and doing something, whether it's sports or just sitting in a circle, bonfire, and talking. I need to be active because once I get in the loop of just staying home and just eating and like kind of watching stuff on Netflix, playing video games, you get caught up in the loop, and it's really hard to escape that because you feel so comfortable. Your body's just comfortable doing that. You're alone. You don't have to bother with anyone. That's the scary thing. So I just like to keep myself busy with really anything. Workouts you can do for your biceps, but there's just like certain ones that hit the right thing, and that's why I look for every single time I hit whatever muscle group it is.
Are you enjoying life?
That's a really tough question because it depends what kind of life you're living. If you're living like in a life where like everything is kind of temporary happiness, like oh you're drinking too much or you're going out with friends, do you really call that happiness? Because you get home and you're like crap, I just need to do that tomorrow again. Happiness is like comes with family and what you do with them. And honestly, I can answer that truthfully and say yeah, because sure I have some sisters that moved away because they're married and stuff, but I got my brother, I got my parents at home, they love me, I love them. It's just a relationship you build, and that comes like with life. You know, you gotta create happiness in that, where you come home and you feel happy. You don't have to go out, get like stimulated like with all these drinks and all that, with drugs, whatever you do. That's not happiness. That's just a little boost you get, and you got to be careful with that. Going into like the freshman year, I was like who do I want to be? Am I just gonna be that one guy that like everyone goes to school with, and as soon as school ends, you're done? Like no one remembers you. I am not living that life. I disagree. Like I do anything in my power to just not live that life. I don't want people remembering me as like that kind of like that guy in high school. No, I want to be that guy now. When people think about me in 5 years, it's me like then, like right now. I don't want them thinking of me in the past. I want them thinking about me in the present. I want to be that guy, and I'm gonna do everything in my power, achieve whatever I have to achieve, do whatever I have to do, but like the right way. I'm not gonna BS my way to success. I want to do it the right way. And as soon as like freshman year was tough, I made friends with more people. I got to know more people. I created a better name for myself. But sophomore year, beginning of sophomore year is the start of my journey for the gym, and with that I began to kind of like create a bigger name for myself. I was like, oh yeah, I was like that guy that's tall, but like he's getting muscle now. Like okay, like he's getting good at volleyball too. Okay, I started adding things to my name, like it's almost like a net worth, but with things that you're good at, with the things that you create yourself with. Like sure, it's not like physical money, like a net worth, but you're creating your name as a bigger brand. When people say your name, it's not just like, oh yeah, that guy that does this thing. No, it's this and this and this and that, and he does that too. So I really started growing my name, like just with things that I really loved. And if people didn't like that, they can screw off. Create a community around you. That's the most important thing. Anabolic. All right, well guys, if any of you stayed to the end, thank you. Honestly means the world. We kind of went on a ramble right there. But yeah, like we said earlier, leave a comment about
Yoki balls in
Yoki balls, because that's my second account.
If you stayed this long, thank you guys.
Give us good ideas of like what to talk about and what kind of videos we should make, because it's a lot easier to read comments on YouTube than maybe like your DM, because I don't see all DMs or comments. So
And a lot of his DMs are from people that are bots and
yeah, they just want they want to
it's
sell
not as
like
serious.
random things. So it's really hard to find really good like comments from you guys that actually care, that want like a answer for a question. It's really hard to find you guys, because I would scroll for like a minute, 2 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes, and I just see like one random guy trying to ask a regular question like right next to a bunch of random like bots. So it's really hard to find you guys. So the second account, it's gonna be a lot easier for you guys to like text me too, DM me, whatever it is, comment, because I don't have that many followers, not a bunch of random people trying to comment random things. So thank you guys again, we love you. Whether it's day or night, have a good one. We're out.